Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. In today's episode, we're going to go ahead and finish up Noki Bay, and guess what it is, folks? It's everybody's favorite part about each of the levels. That's right, the Secret Shine Sprites. You know how it always goes. We finish off the levels just by getting those Secret Shine Sprites. So the first one we're going to do, as we already know, there was only one secret course. So because of that, then there's got to be the other Secret Shine Sprite somewhere. But we're going to start with the one that's a little easier. So the first one, we're going to go to the left side of Noki Bay, which we haven't really gotten to very much, though, because, well, for one thing, we've only gotten to the, kind of the other side, though, but, because of the fact that Noki Bay is definitely one of the bigger levels in this game, and so it does, you know, it has a bigger emphasis on exploration, so there's going to be some, secret pathways that we're going to be going to. So if we go over this way here, and then there's a corridor that's right that way right there, and then we just, go to this little shortcut. And so if we go up to this corridor that's up there, it's going to take us high up somewhere. And with that, then, yeah, suddenly Mario just goes and skyrockets up to the upper area. I think it's because of this boxing glove. And so as you can see here, there is a golden bird. And we have to spray it. Yeah, that's right. Mario just does some animal cruelty right here, just just abusing the animal. And we basically kill that bird, and then it turns into a Shine Sprite. God damn, Mario, what is your problem here? I mean, first you go and, well, for what it said in the manual for Super Mario Bros. 1, where you actually essentially murder the toads that return to blocks. And then there's also the incident at Peanut Park where you knock off that electric Koopa into the water and basically fry everybody to death, even the fish. And then, of course, you actually kill that bird for a Shine Sprite. What the hell, Mario? I guess it's no wonder that, it's already bad enough that you're considered a convicted felon, but... no, I guess maybe you do deserve to be in jail after all. But yeah, there's some birds that you'll see, like, some different color ones. Like, there was a golden bird that contains the Shine Sprite that we just got. And then there's also the blue bird that will also contain, you guessed it, blue coins, which, of course, again, that's going to have to wait till the last, towards the end of this Let's Play, so... yep, so gotta get myself mentally prepared for that, so yeah. But now that that's out of the way, the other secret shine we're gonna get is, of course, back in the that secret course inside that shell, which, as usual, just get to that, collect the red coins that are inside there too. So I can actually just get up there as well. I also had to do some jump cuts because I kept falling off the. Well, it's either I would just fall off the tight ropes, and also just get knocked over by those electrical spark spike things or whatever, the red and blue ones. So, all right. So for this one, this part actually did make me nervous though because well, one thing, the timer was pretty tight. And so the red coins, for you'll see here in a minute, it was a little more spread out because of how the whole platforming challenge is all structured, the whole climbing aspect. But the good news is, though, this is actually all my first attempt. So yeah, at first I was gonna go like over first red coins, but no, thankfully I didn't run out of time though, and so therefore yeah, it was all my first attempt. So at least I got that out of the way. So yeah, that's why you can see here that the episode itself is it's pretty short. Like, the footage at least is about 13 minutes long. Well, just what it shows on my video feed on Adobe Premiere. But yeah, it's pretty short though because those Secret Shine Sprites, it didn't really give me too much trouble though. But yeah, like I said, this one still made me nervous at the very least. But but again, I didn't have much issue for that here because I actually managed to get this on my my first attempt there. So but yeah. That's all it was, though. So it's kind of an easy episode in this one. Unlike the last time, where we got the Secret Shine Sprites in Serena Beach. That one actually took forever, and so I ended up having to make 2 recording sessions, especially for the 100 coin mission. Which, speaking of which, though, after we get that Shine Sprite over there, which we just got, so yeah, like I said, it still made me nervous, though, but thankfully, at the very least, I have Flood with me, so yeah, things get at least, somewhat easier if you have Flood with you. Unlike on your first visit where you don't have Flood, and so, it gets more nerve-wracking. But, yeah, here, if you have Flood with you, then it's not really much of a problem. Alright, so last one, of course, is, as always, the 100 coin mission. And so, for the 100 coin mission, you'll be able to easily get them on episode 6. So you want to make sure to go for the 6th episode, the Shell Secret, and then just get the 100 coins. This one here, surprisingly enough, it actually isn't too bad at all. Like, it's definitely... You know, just like with Peanut Park, this is actually one of the easier 100 coin missions because, you know, as you can see here, there are a shit ton of coins you can see on the surface of the water. So all you gotta do is just swim around. There is one of those, there's that one gazebo with those raccoons that you run into. You know, those very same assholes that in which they sell you shine sprites for blue coins. Those sick fucks. But they also provide you with a canoe, which you can actually sail around just by, you know, using flood just with the regular hose nozzle, and then you can just control the canoe around here. And it's actually a much faster method of going around in the water, but I decided not to do that. I'm just gonna go and swim around and just get the coins here. But yeah, like I said, the 100 coin mission itself, it isn't too bad because, you know, because this episode will provide you with a lot of coins here. So you'll be seeing a lot of those on the water surface, and there's also some other hidden coins you can get as well. And there's also that one yellow switch, where if you grab onto that one, then you'll get even more coins. So that's how I was easily able to get those, the rest of the coins. As a matter of fact, these coins I'm already collecting right now on the surface, those are actually just the first 50 of the coins here. So yeah, it's definitely one of the easier 100 coin missions. So, so yeah, at least it wasn't really too grating and all those. So I'm at the very least thankful for that here, despite the fact that, you know, this is definitely one of the bigger levels in this game. But yeah, it's not too hard though. There's also more coins down the underwater as well. So you want to be careful, just get them as much as you can though, and just try to resurface though, because, you know, because of Mario's air meter, which is actually goes down pretty much faster than in Mario 64. So yeah, there's more of those right here. So yeah, it's definitely easier because of it. So, anyways, so as we go and collect more, then yeah, that's all I had to say here. So, what else can we talk about here, folks? Well, of course, you know, it's only just a few weeks away, or just for next month when we get to. Oh yeah, watch out for the Sliver Cheap Cheap. Just a few weeks away until we get to the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So that's that much I'm actually looking forward to. And it's actually taking me by surprise now, where, you know, it's not just focused on Super Mario Galaxy, but also in other games as well. Like there was aspects of Super Mario Odyssey, and then Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and also, surprisingly enough, well, I mean, you probably saw on the poster already though, but I guess I'll just save it here because, you know, maybe if you haven't seen the poster yet, then I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise here either though. But well, I mean, we've already been spoiled by the trailers alone though, so. And yeah, there was that, and oh, and more coins in this here. Yeah, see how easy this is? It's easy here, so. Anyway, the other thing I also want to talk about is, you know, back on February 27th, which was also Pokemon Day, which is, of course, yep. So Pokemon has finally reached its 30th, I kid you not, 30th anniversary. Fucking A, man. Like, I can actually still clearly remember the 20th anniversary. I very much remember that kind of milestone. And now we reached 30 years of Pokemon. 30 fucking years. This is getting as old as me, though, honestly. God. Yep. Yeah, we just go ahead and just play that, you know, year-old song from SpongeBob, which everybody is right about now. God damn. Fucking A, man. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's definitely quite a long way here. And you know, from what we saw on the Pokemon Presents, which is, you know, basically its own kind of a Pokemon Direct. The biggest thing, well, actually, for one thing, if I were to talk about, yeah, there was a Pokemon Pokopia, which, of course, you know, some people are playing this now, and they basically no life on it, though. I mean, I guess I probably could get the game if I wanted to, though, but part of me also doesn't want to, because if I do, then, yeah, I'll literally just, like, you know, no life on that game as well, because, you know, that's what will happen to you. You know, I guess, you know, kind of like with Animal Crossing, because that's, you know, essentially what it is here. Or Minecraft, for that matter, because, I mean, it does look a bit similar to Minecraft, structurally speaking. And then the other one, the other biggest and most important thing is, of course, that's right, folks, Pokemon Generation 10. Which, of course, you know, I saw coming, though. Pokemon Winds and Waves is what it's called here. And honestly, though, from the looks of it, the game actually looks so good for once. You know, graphically speaking, though. Like, you know, it's definitely a major upgrade from what we've seen previously, though. And yes, of course, just like with everybody else is going for, I am, of course, going to be taking the Fire Dog as a starter, because you know, you just saw him here. He looks so derpy in such an endearing way. Oh yeah, that's what happens here. It's some kind of a bird that's like a boxing glove, which honestly is kind of a weird looking and kind of creepy in a way, but yeah, just like everybody else, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for the Fire Dog as my starter. It was a Pombon, because, you know, just look at him. That face, though, he looks so derpy, but also in an endearing way. Just looks cute because of that, though. So yeah, that's just what I'm gonna go for. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that one too, because for one thing, the game does look really nice, and definitely such a major upgrade, in terms of the graphics themselves, though. So and it's actually surprising as well, though, and it could be something I'm looking forward to, and especially consider the fact that that the game actually isn't going to be released until next year. Yeah, we're going to be waiting until 2027 for the game to be released, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised for this year, because that means that Game Freak for once is actually taking their time with the new games. So maybe if they're actually doing a next year release, then maybe there's hope for it after all, though, because that's actually one of those things where some of the other 3D Pokemon games, well, actually Sword and Shield being the biggest example, though, with you just take a look at the game, and it's one of those things where I would really wish that Game Freak would have taken their time with the game itself, though. But nah, it just looks it very much looks clearly rushed. So because of that, the presentation of that game doesn't really look all that great, honestly, though. And then of course there's Scarlet and Violet, though. Now I know that the performance issues initially weren't that great either, though. Although when you play those games on the Nintendo Switch 2, it actually does look a lot better, though. And honestly, though, I mean, despite those performance issues, though, I actually really did enjoy Scarlet and Violet. As a matter of fact, I mean, well, not so much that, though. I actually really enjoyed the hell out of Scarlet and Violet. It actually is still a lot of fun, though, and I had such a great time with those games as well. As a matter of fact, I actually was thinking of replaying Violet on the Switch 2, and just experiencing that and being able to see how much better it looked here, because I actually did do a test run, and and the frame rate is actually a lot smoother this time around, though, and there's not as much lag, thankfully, though. So I actually would like to replay it again at some point, though, or just some point or another, and just and experience holding myself on the Switch 2. But like I said, Scarlet and Violet, I definitely did enjoy those games very much, though, and maybe I'll enjoy it again, just playing it again. But yeah, because of that, then seeing that things are looking pretty good for Winds and Waves, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick the games up when it comes out. Definitely both versions this time around. Well, I mean, I did the same thing with Scarlet and Violet, but yeah, it's actually something to look forward to. Considering that they're definitely taking time with those games here. So so yeah, so we'll see how that goes. So. Anyway, so that's all the Secret Shine Sprites for Noki Bay, and so next time on Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, we're going to go to the very next, and also the very last area of Isle Delfino. So yeah, we're getting pretty close here. So anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys later.